Hey guys, welcome back to Republic of Pirates. Hope we're having a great day today. The mission we have is called the Final Chapter. So we got to be getting close to the end, right? I think so. Skull Island is developing. I've got a little neighborhood kind of over here near this water, and then I've got all this stuff done. I've added now a zinc mine because that's a thing we can do. And then I've now also added a copper mine over here somewhere right there, because that is another thing we can do. I'm having a hard time keeping up with meat and boar specifically, because it's just like I don't have a whole lot of room left. And so I started to add boar to this island, even though it has a 50% penalty, just because I really don't have anywhere else to put it. So I'm kind of doing that today now too. We don't have any like distribution or anything over here yet. So let's just put I'll put a couple here, and this thing will warn me. Well, I guess it's not going to warn me now. It does that like once per load, I guess. So we'll come over here. Usually it warns you like, hey, the thing you're replacing, it's not great for this map, or not great for this island. And then I can just kind of tell it, you know what? It doesn't matter to me. And basically what's happening. All right, so we're going to do that, and that's going to allow us to get even more boar in here, and I'm hoping that that gets us to where these buildings can be full all the time. At least I'm really counting on it. Be nice if I had another distributor that's not in the way of getting boar. I guess we'll do it here for now. Don't really like that, but that's what we'll do for now to get that in there. Okay. Los Guerreros is planning an attack on Pantaloon Island. They always come directly from my port or the dock, and they always meet their demise. So I'm not really worried about anyone doing any attacks against me, because they really never work.
In causing any strife among...
Yeah, we're going to sink Los Guerreros ships anyway, so that's fine. So to go along the final chapter, we need to create these little timekeeping devices. And so I am... because of the zinc being placed and because of the copper being placed, we now have the ingredients necessary to create brass. And so we can go ahead and make brass. And this is going to be, we have a lot of labor for this available as well. So we can probably put this down near this is fine. Yeah, because we have the little place right down there. So we'll start making brass down here. And we'll get that done. Let's go ahead and just speed up time really quick. And as soon as that delivery starts, I want to see this thing run. Making sure we have everything we need here. I'll just use the extra paint to give it extra storage. So now that it's making brass... Oh, yep, satisfied that, because these guys came in and tried to mess up my day and failed miserably. We're actually at a bit of a loss here. Temporarily, we were at a loss of smiths. We were down on smiths. That's interesting. But we have a lot of labor over here. We have tons of room on Skull Island, so we're going to use it. Okay, so the next task over here is going to be to come on over to, I believe, needs. Yes. And we're going to create the Astrolab workshop. And it's going to produce them from wood and brass bars. So now that we have, of course, brass, this will work for producing them over here. So this can go right next to the mine as far as I'm concerned. There we go. And that is using the artisans, the highest tier worker. And it looks like we're going to need even more of them. So let's go ahead, or at least some of them, period. So what are we missing over here to upgrade you guys? Medicine. Yeah, that has been a problem. Medicine has been an issue. So why don't we get some additional medicine production over here as well? And we can do that as long as we're not over near the boars. So we'll just keep things going on over here, I guess. I'm going to add a couple of medicine producers over on this side. Now, the raw resources needed for these buildings to operate, right, is all these things. But we're good on hemp. We have a surplus of that. I would like to see how we're doing on aloe vera. So hemp, I mean, we're probably going to start dipping into it now. So maybe we're not so good on it after all. So I'll probably need, additional plantation over here. I could probably do that. Why don't we put hemp maker, hemp farmer. We'll put one right here. Yep. And then we'll just start, going like, let's say along the edge. Yeah. And we'll just keep it all the way over to the edge. far as we can go here. There we go. Yep. And then we'll put another hemp maker, or hemp plantation, sorry. I mean, it is technically a hemp maker, I guess. I would argue that that's an accurate description. It's growing it, but, you know, whatever. And we can put you, say, off the back like that. There we go. Yep. Like that is pretty good. And then, of course, the road would go between these two things along the coastline like this. And probably not right on the coast. We'd only leave a little bit of room, I think, just for the sake of like defenses potentially in the future. So why don't we bring it down about, let's say, about like this. We'll just bring it right up. It's fine. Okay, so this is going to grow hemp for us. We have lots of labor, like I said, so that's going to be great. And because of that, I guess we could probably do the aloe thing too, right? Yeah, aloe vera plantations. We don't have any penalties for this resource, and since we have lots of labor, it's probably better to do it that way. So, okay, I've expanded this a bit. So I've got now 2 of these depots. I think that's going to be better. We've got 2 different aloe vera plantations. And then we've got the aloe vera press right here. That's going to help us with that supply as well now. And pretty much the entire medicine chain is on this island with the exception of the herb collectors. Now, there actually is another place for herbs on this new rogue hideaway island. And so I've placed that here because that little section of herbs was just there. So I've got the herb collector hut there giving us an additional supply. So we really should be good to go on just adding additional apothecaries. Can you hear me really try to enunciate that one? So I should be able to place these down. So I should be able to go like that and probably one more. Assuming I get the brick, I could do that. And I like the idea of them being... Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, having them all like out in the open together like that. That could be pretty good. As soon as we have... the brick, man, I really think they should have added at least one more clay source because there's just none. I really, really wish they had added one more clay source to some of these islands anywhere. It would have been great. But you just got to wait for it, man. All right, so we'll pop that in, and now we just need a lot more workers. So let us begin the process of upgrading people, should we be able to. So we'll go ahead and get a bunch more tier 3 workers. Here we go. Yep. Pretty good. And then if we can manage to get a couple of tier 4s, that would be even better. But we're just not quite there with the medicine yet. And, oh, also the opium den. I totally forgot about that. Okay, opium den is a... Right here, we need 50 brick. God, I keep forgetting about that. Yep, 50 brick needed. All right, hold on. We got a battle going on somewhere. Is it over here? Right here. Okay, they came. I thought I could hear it, but that's okay. No big deal. No big deal. We'll pick that up next time we're over here. I've also left a ship over here to wander, just like not wander, but like sit here, because every once in a while this thing will come back, and I want to know what it is. So,
If we are talking, it means I have a proposal that will interest all parties involved.
oh man,
Interested, no?
270. I don't have 270. Hang on. I don't have 270. I have 229 curios. Well, it's time to go get them, isn't it? Yeah, it certainly is. Now, we could go get them by just going to all these sites where we've been sinking ships, and they're probably over there. So why don't we take a little bit of a risk, and I'll send this ship over there to get this one. And we'll just also mark these to be grabbed as well. Okay. So that ship will grab those. I'm going to send another ship. Send the breeze over to this side. And we'll have you go grab this. And then we'll mark that. I think there's another one in there, but that's okay. There and there. We'll have you go ahead and get those. And we just need to basically pick up all the crap that we've been blowing them up, and we just need to go pick that stuff up. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then you can go get like that, I guess. We should, I would think anyway, we'd have enough curios in those to Yeah, to have that work, I would think anyway. We'll send the rest of the Navy. This ship can actually go get this one that's already down here. Can go get this stuff. It's fine. And then we'll have you go ahead and grab those two things as well. Just trying to, yeah, like that. Have you grab those two things and that. I don't think that's marked. There it is. Okay. So those things can get marked. And then, yeah, I'll just send the rest of the Navy up to the new islands because those guys are crossing into enemy territory over here. But we have things sunk, so... And hopefully we gather enough curios to where we can go get that, because that is another ship. I would very much like to have another ship. All right, we've gathered all the stuff, at least in that area. There's still some ships heading up over here, so we'll be picking up these things too. But other than that, it looks like actually most of my ships have decided to stop. Interesting. Okay, we have enough, though, I think now. We have 294 curios, so let's go ahead and click this. And see what this ship is. We're going to get this. All right, so we now have ourselves another sloop. Unfortunately, it's another sloop. I mean, it's better than not having a ship at all, right? But it's not what I was hoping for. Okay, so we don't need to take on any additional ships and stuff here. I think I want to gather the Navy once more. And we're going to get them all gathered. Let's say... let's gather here. That's fine. We'll all just gather right here. All Navy proceed to that part. Yeah, that area over there. Everyone's kind of go their own direction and their own path. And then, yeah, you should be going with us too. Okay. And I think we're going to get around all enemies. So we'll be able to get there safely and everybody will just be together again at that point. Okay. So we're looking to upgrade additional houses over here. We need a little bit more labor. Let's go like this. No, we need a little bit more on the... There we go. I think that's probably good for hired hands. But we still don't have what we need for the artisans because we don't have the opium den. We're waiting on just 7 more brick, 6 more brick. Then I can drop the opium den. We can expand on roads. We do have some brick roads going through here just to help the fighting pits extend its reach, as well as the prison to extend its reach. So we did have that. We got that going on for us. That's good. I think I'm going to place the opium den right here. I think this is an okay spot. As long as we can get... yeah, I think right here, because I can get these roads all brick and everything, and that'll be pretty good. So we'll place it right there when I'm able to. We have potential conflict coming. Everyone is kind of getting close to us here. Let's speed up time a little bit here. And I think we might just get around them. Yeah? Just barely? Yep. No conflicts there. Okay, everybody's together. We have the entire Navy right here. Seems good. Okay. So, still not good enough to... take these guys down because the insane amount of damage that these things can cause. But that's not how it is with all Man of War. So this independent pirate cruise Man of War sitting in this dock here, it's 20,000 health, right? 3,000 firepower. It has over 1,000 damage per second, which is 5 times any of our ships. It's nuts. So I think the Brigantine is 272 or something like that. So it's like 4 times that ship. But if you take a look at the other Man of War that Los Guerreros has, and I think they have one. I thought I saw them with a Man of War as well. Maybe not. I thought for sure I saw them to have one. Yeah, Man of War right here for Los Guerreros. You notice the stats are definitely different here. So these guys have a 217 damage per second. And they have, 7,000 health. These guys are defeatable, right? It's the ones that are from this independent pirate faction that are insane. So maybe there's something we can do to get these guys to go away. I'm wondering if there's something I can do there to get them to leave because it's insanely strong. So we're going to bring my army up here to Skull Island, though, just so we can hang out. It's probably really far away from defending things, but I think my islands are kind of taking care of themselves.
These waters are not yours.
We don't need the money. We do need the hammocks, so no thanks. And
This proposal comes directly from my husband.
yeah, we'll take this. I like those. It's a decoration thing. So a meeting spot. Okay, cool. Now, does the decorations really do anything for me? You know? Like if I wanted to place this little meeting spot here, does it really do anything? Does it provide any benefit, or is it purely aesthetics? Because, I mean, it's kind of useless then, right? You spend 98% of your time in this view, so you're not really going to see these things. Oh, they're going to Pantaloon Island again. Well, I mean, I guess we could intercept. We don't really have a good way to intercept, but we can come down here and pick up the garbage once it's here. I don't know, where are they at? Los Guerreros is leaving from the side. Yep. So it's just these two? Really? This is your attack on me right now? Just these two little ships? Okay. I mean, in that case, we'll just hang out right here in the middle and completely dominate you. It'll be an insult, honestly. You're gonna feel really insulted. Everybody's really fast because of that skill. For 10 seconds, everybody in that area is fast. That's cool. Can you shoot it? Or is that just, yeah. You're supposed to open fire thing. I guess I might have told it to move or something, but it's all right. Okay, so that attack was taken care of. We'll just hang out over here in the middle. I think it's probably better anyway. All right, so let's upgrade a few more houses. A few more regular houses need to be upgraded. They are missing something. Marketplace. Really? It's too far away? I can fix that. Now it's not too far away, right? Can't be too far away now. Do you need time to process here? It's very green. Same thing with this one too. You guys have access to marketplace. I don't think you know what you're talking about here. There we go. A little better. Come on now. Come on now. Lame. We'll do these ones over here then. No? Wow. 75%. The marketplace is right here. It's wild. We'll go like this and up this way with it. And that has to settle it. It has to. I refuse to believe otherwise. All right, opium den time. Pop that down right there. And we'll go ahead and bring that road in kind of like that to help out with it. We have 20 brick remaining, so let's go ahead and get that hooked up to brick roads so that they're in range on that direction. And then we'll bring the brick road that way as well. And now everybody should pretty much be in range for this opium den. So I should be able to do this. There we go. We now have artisans that can work in those higher tiered industries over here on this island. That's not what I wanted to do, but I'll take it. That's very touchy when it comes to like drawing a box. But I'll take it. That's fine. All right, cool. Well, we've got a lot of artisans now. I can continue to expand housing over in this side, but we have to, as we're expanding housing like this, we also have to keep in mind that these houses are going to be consuming things like rum and all the other things that everybody's been consuming the whole time. They're consuming these things, and so I have to expand those industries too. I think I'm getting pretty close on that. It looks like this decoration is in the way. Yeah, that's a really bad spot for that decoration. Goodbye. Only because it messes up my road. There we go. I want my road to kind of be all the way around like that. And then we'll just kind of go do that. Yep. And then this one can come across like that. That's fine. Yeah, so I need to keep an eye on that too. So if I'm looking at clothes, it's nearly capped out, right? Candles are not nearly capped out. Medicine is still struggling, but I would have thought that the extra facilities that I just added would have been fine. So it looks like the intermediaries are the problem here. Maybe it's hemp. We actually are low on grease as well. That's interesting. I don't think that's nearly as big of a deal, though, as the lack of boars for meat and then the lack of clay for brick. But yeah, we're low on dried herbs. So I'm starting to think maybe we just simply can't handle... I need to reduce something. Like, I need to remove, you know, somebody who is... How's rum? Rum is an important thing. Rum is pretty good, although we are now using a little bit more than we're making, right? So we need to expand on rum as well. There's a lot of resources now. Remember when this list didn't even have a scroll bar? Boy, those were the days. Yeah, we need to expand on sugar as well. So let's go out to the tactical map. Which islands are good for sugar? We got Rogue Hideaway Island is actually decent for sugar. We could do that. I have some space on that island. This one here also has a bonus for sugar, so that's great too. Interesting that I can't grab this island. That one's just not for sale, not available. Okay, so I think we'll set it up on Rogue Hideaway first. I think we'll do that. That way I can use the rest of this land. So let's set up some sugar over here. And I don't remember where this is. Rum, right? Let's put it... I was trying to see where all the land availability is. Let's put it over... We can put it right here. And then this will come all the way around like that. And out like this. Yep. And we'll actually just all the way, I think, is fine here. And then, yep, as far over as possible. Like so. Okay. That gets us a little bit more sugar, and if we're going to expand sugar again, we would do so with the road out this way. And we could do so maybe like here, like that. And then once more right there would be fine. Just have to make sure we're near a depot, and I'm not seeing any depots. Yeah, okay. Let's take that out of here. We're going to put a depot here just to help out with these things that I'm adding just now. And then, of course, you will need to go ahead and do something like this. Let's bring you over here, and then I'll have you fill in this gap, and then just make a row until you run out of space. Like that. That's fine. All right. Of course, now that road can't go around like I wanted it to initially, but it's all right. This one does. This one can go back here for that stuff. Okay, so that's additional sugar, and then we just need to make additional rum. So we'll have this road connected there. That way this depot can go that way too. And then with that being done, we can then put in the actual rum distilleries. We'll have that be right here. And let's put it... Man, I was really hoping to not... Nah. Yeah, I would love to be able to do that. Let's change this a little bit. Let's go like this with the road instead. We'll go out one. That way I can at least go like this. And then now I can have these next to each other and not waste that space. 1, 2. Yep. And then on this side, we'll just go 3. Yep. 3 here. Okay. Then bring this out. And then over, and then from right here, we'll go ahead and put another sugar plantation. So we can keep up on that sugar all the way out to the edge, like so. Perfect. Seems good. That should help us with the supply of rum, as long as we can get enough laborers for it, which I can add. I think I can just add huts for that. We have space for that, so let's just add a few more huts. And bring this road down and over, and then add more huts right here and here. Yep, back here is going to be kind of wasted unless I can bring that road to wrap around, but maybe we can put some more production stuff, or you know, just anything that's going to be meaningful, I guess, on that side. Let's leave that open, and we'll put... I guess there's really no space for other houses, but I think the houses I've just added will be okay, but I probably should downgrade a couple. we'll just do that, and then that will give us enough labor on Rogue Hideaway Island. And if we require more rum from that point, which right now it looks like we're good, but if we require more rum from that point, then you know, we can always add it to this island over here. I think the sugar is going to be fine, I think, once it all gets running. All right, the game says it wants me to have 2 of these things in storage. We already have 1, and so now we're going to have 2. As soon as it brings it to the depot and drops it off, we should have 2 of these things. There we
Captain,
go.
I think we should send a ship out to parley with Matilda. We can settle this without bloodshed. It's only her that we want.
It's only her that we want. Let's do this. A simple little ship to try to parley with Matilda. There's just so much going on. Oh, the big guys are leaving. Good. That's what I really needed. I needed those big man of wars to leave me alone, man. This is much more doable. Definitely much more doable. Hey now.
Well, now we know what Matilda thinks of our offer of parley. If it's a fight she wants, it's a fight she'll get.
Yeah, I mean, I expected I'd have to do that, but man, was that actually my ship? Did you just, that's not a ship of mine, right? You didn't just sacrifice one, did you? Yeah, it didn't. So that was just an actual, the game made up that ship. It's not actually one of my ships that I had. Okay. So no additional things down there. I wanted to make sure that little spot. Ah, we have this little thing right here now too. So interact with the new placed markers on the map to purchase a new ship. Yes. Yes. We'll go here. Absolutely. And then we have to take over the Verdant Haven Island, and that's it. So we'll send 1 ship out that way to get that. And you guys, I need to repair that little bit of damage you have if possible. It just takes too long to get you close enough to the dock. Let's just get out of here. We'll go out in the open. But now we should be able to take down Matilda. I think fairly straightforward here because her galleons are strong. Don't get me wrong. They're very strong, but they're not those 20,000 health man of war. And because I've got smoke and all these other skills, I think we'll be all right. So we're going to head over to start on this side, I think.
This pirate captain has grown weary of plundering the seas alone and offers their services for a price.
Interesting. We need 200 curios for this vessel. We'll think about that offer. So 200 curios. We're at 24 now because we just got that sloop. Man, that sucks. Because having a carrack would be way better. All right. Let's just head on over here. We'll get the curios from this guy. And let's, yeah, make sure our entire navy is going to be over here, huh? Let's bring back our other ships that are wandering over to this. Yep. Okay, good. And we'll just send you, again, kind of over here in this general area. I want everybody over here to gather up. And then once we sink all these ships and the ones that are wandering and stuff, potentially we will. Let's go ahead and stop right here since they're coming in. There we go. Yeah, so we can open up on this guy. I think we'll start with some salvos at the big ship right now. We can have a salvo there and there. And then we'll also smoke him. Ready, set, go. So he's done. He's done. Maybe there's some curios on here. Looks like there are. Yep, 5 on that one. Very good. We'll get some on that one. Okay, good. And then again, more traders just kind of come to make deals with me here. What do we got? Okay, we'll wait. Okay, these are big ships, so we need to be very cautious here, especially that galleon. It's got a lot of firepower, so we're going to try to preserve as best we can the smoke for that galleon if we can. The frigate's pretty good too, but I think if we focus it down, well, at least I thought we could focus it down. My freaking caches are all the way in the back. I can't quite get the smoke up there. This will be good enough for now. All right, everybody focus this really quick. Yeah, it's just like that thing has some serious range too. So I need these guys to destroy this ship. I need my Keshas up here, please. I need the smoke. Ugh, I can't quite get to there. Come on. Get up there. 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 Okay, smoke that thing. Here we go. Blast it. And blast all of it. Everybody use your blast skill right now just to get that thing. And then we smoke it again. All right, as long as it doesn't hit us really hard, we're good. So the galleon's down. Let's go ahead and focus down the towers. Yep, focus down these towers. There you go. We can blast it with our special skills, I guess, a little bit here too. There we go. Focus that down, please. And the tower's gone. All right, so no casualties on our end. Very nice. We'll just go ahead and wrap up that little building. And maybe we'll get, I don't know, hopefully a whole bunch of curios here so we can get that other ship. That'd be nice. All right. Hey, we got some cannons, though. That's exactly what I needed for a bigger ship. So real quick, let's go over to this. We got some of those improved cannons from taking down that galleon. So I believe I should now be able to grab Jack Rackham and just reading his skills here really quick. Attacking a brig, frigate, 2 shots. Yep. We're going to put Calico Jack Rackham in a frigate. We should have, yep, we now have what it takes to do that. And let's use this pattern because we haven't used it yet before. And it's not really his symbol, but I don't have his pirate flag available to me yet. So we'll go like this. This is gonna be Jack Rackham's ship. So we'll get another frigate. That's gonna be great. And now after every single battle here, we really should go back and repair. There's no reason to continue on with wounded ships. We're not in a hurry. So we'll send everybody over that way to do that. And then we also apparently need 1,000 proliferating pirates. We need 1,000 artisans recruited across all islands. I mean, I can do that, you know? We can do that. I got 400 on just Skull Island alone, and there's a lot of capacity here for upgrading. So I think we can manage that. Yeah, let's go ahead and add a few more huts down this way. That's not quite how I want that. Wish I could just drag, you know? Can't do that. Don't let you. We'll do about like that with it. Let's bring this road up like that. And then we're going to need another marketplace for these guys. So probably, I think just right here is fine. More marketplace access there. We're also going to need this road to extend down so that the prison and this can be, so they can be in range of the prison, right? So we need that to happen too. There we go. Yep, just bring that road, brick roads all the way down like that. That way these guys can get access to all the good stuff as well, including that brothel potentially. Yep, very good. Okay, free trader delegates, what's up? Oh, I guess this one
Every
here.
day you come closer to the light of...
We are not paying you for nothing, all right? We have maxed out relationship with you. I am fine with the way things are. All right, all wounded ships, report to the dock for repairs. Not you. You. Get in there. You, over here too. Everyone who needs fixed, get over here. Everyone else, get out of the way. Yeah, get out of everybody's way. There's too many ships in this area. All right, now we'll repair and get you guys back out on the water. And then as soon as the frigate is done building, this is the first frigate we've built ourselves, mind you. So Jack Rackham gets the very first, you know, locally produced frigate, which maybe it'll be a better frigate. I don't know. We do need to get them leveled up, so they'll probably have plenty of time for that. And there's actually 10 extra cannons too, so if we can get 20 more, we can make even another frigate even, which would be great. This is another galleon, and it's kind of out in the open. Man, I'd like to take down that galleon. It's just so far away, though. It's maybe coming up this way. Maybe we could head it off by going this direction. It might curve around, and if it does, we'll meet it on the other side. See how this one's coming this way? I think this one's going to do the same. I'm kind of hoping it does anyway. And it doesn't look like it, though. You going to turn? Oh. Maybe. We might get ahead of it here. It's all alone, so this should be great pickings here. Yep, let's go ahead and zero in on this. Get ourselves in position. There we go. Everybody get in position. All right. Smoke it. Smoke it again. Don't let it shoot. All right, good. Let's go get that. And I was going to say, don't you dare tell me you can't get that. Okay, we got Spanish gold. Looks like we didn't get cannons. I was kind of hoping we'd get more advanced cannons, but it's all right. It was worth it because we can take down galleons now. Unfortunately, we should also go back and get repaired before we head on to the other islands. So we do have this man of war. That's the beast, and another brigantine here. So that beast right there, we should focus it down at the very beginning of this fight. We'll focus it down. We'll chain the smoke on it so it can't shoot us because it has really high damage. And then hopefully with focusing it down, we can take it out before it really does any damage to us. That's going to be the hope anyway. So our ships are going to return to port now. And I still only have 34 curios. So I guess in order to really get that extra ship, that Carrack, I would need to just play on a lot more time is what I would need to do. Let's go and do something like, let's do this. We'll put a road right there. Yeah. Like that. We'll put a road through here and up like that. Cool. And then we just need a few more of those hired hands. So, or not a few less hired hands, a few more of the smiths. So we'll do that. That should give us the smiths that we need. And then from there, we can upgrade the extra smiths later on. But apparently I can't upgrade these guys. There we go. There we go. Yeah, everybody just gets upgraded. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, so here's my situation. I've got Jack Rackham over here in his frigate alone, just getting experience, right? So he's at level 17 now. He's over here really close to the dock, but he's out in the shipping lane so that he can pick off all these little ships that keep coming by. There is a big one, a man of war, is making its way over. And, oh man, would I love to take that thing down and get the loot from it. But all my navy's way out of position. This is my main navy. So I actually do need to maybe pull Jack back here. We're going to take this little ship down here real quick. It's really small. We could do it in 2 shots. We'll go ahead and grab the loot, and then we'll get out of the way. Because I'm pretty sure the man of war... I don't know if it beats the frigate straight up in a fight, but I suspect that it does. My frigate has more health. But... 243 on the DPS is what this thing has. 437 is pretty good, though, Jack. But this thing still hits harder. 630. And without having any smoke or anything to disable its guns, it's just a straight-up battle back and forth. I don't know exactly if I end up beating it in a fight straight up, but I don't really want to try it. Now, if it wants to come to the island, I'll fight it along with the towers, absolutely. And maybe I could even draw it into the... Ooh, I could draw it into the towers. I think I could draw this thing into the tower. You know what? Jack Rackham is fearless. He is fearless. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Pull this thing in. Try to pull it in towards your towers. Hit it again. Shoot it again. There we go. Come on. Pull it back this way. There we go. Draw it right into the towers. There you go. Bring it right into here where it's nice and close to us. Come on, towers. No? Oh, there it is. I was going to say, why aren't the towers shooting? No, you got to shoot, too. Yeah, I need these towers' help. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I totally would have lost in a straight-up fight. That thing hits hard. But I can repair. I think I can repair while we're in combat. It looks like, anyway. So, we are going to take down a man of war. Nice shots, Jack. And hopefully there's some cannons on there I can use for another frigate. That'd be nice. Oh, yeah. No, I got ironwood. Reinforced ironwood. Well, that's pretty interesting. I don't think I've seen that resource before. Reinforced ironwood. Yeah. That's the first I've seen of that. There are more resources to get then. Wow. You need reinforced ironwood to build man of wars. Okay. Well, now I know. Anyway, I kind of want to get Jack up with the rest of the Navy, but I think I'm going to bring him up here and we'll go ahead and get him to be speedy while he does. Got that nice speed boost. He goes pretty fast. This is real-time speed. Not sped up or anything. Compared to, like, that speed compared to... I mean, it's almost as fast as that, yeah. It's supposed to be a slower ship than these little ones, but... Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to bring it up here. So the next fight is this little group, which contains another man of war, but this time we're going to have smoke to disable the guns. We're going to be able to chain it. We're going to want to pull these guys away from their towers. We're just going to bait them out here in the open, and we're going to have our ships spread out and ready to go for this. And, you know, not at all bunched up to where we can't have everybody engaging this fight at the same time. So let's bring it out there like this. Yeah, little ships in the back is a good idea. I just want them close enough to where they can smoke. There we go. And then I think we'll have Jack lead the way. Yeah, we'll have Jack come in here. And he'll start things off with a shot here. He can then use his speedy sails to get away, get out of range, bring everybody closer. I think that's where I want to be. And of course, as soon as I do this, right, all of my ships decide to go forward and engage. They're not going to sit there and do nothing. But I think I'm far enough away now to where I won't automatically prompt that. Because normally, as soon as Jack shoots here, everybody would just go without me telling them to do so. Well, we're going to hope that that doesn't happen this time. All right, and I'm actually going to put Jack on 2. I'm going to have him be a separate group from the rest of them. Okay. So, Jack Rackham leading the way. We're going to go for 10 seconds, it says. So, there's one. Shoot it. And back up. Back up, back up, back up, back up. You should be able to get away easy. And everyone... Yep, here we go. Everybody's in. Everybody shoots. Let's get smoke ready. The man of war is coming. We want our blasts here. Let's see if we can't get these guys down. Maybe we could just focus the man of war. That'd be awesome. Smoke is so far away. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. Freaking catches. My God. We have to move forward. Everybody move forward. Okay. Smoke that. Okay. We're going to chain that smoke. Let's focus this down. Chain the smoke. Focus it down. There we go. All right. Man of war is defeated. Everybody's leveled up. Nobody died. Caches are so, like, they're always in the back, right? But then they're out of range for the smoke at the same time. And it's just like, I don't know, whatever. There's too, I think what I need to do here, honestly, I think this is what needs to happen. All right. We're going to go. I want a group of smoke in every assortment. So let's make 3 groups of ships, kind of space them out a little bit. And each group will have at least 1 smoke, right? So we'll have 1 cache come over here, and this little cache here will come over here. And then we'll just kind of get people to be in 3 groups. I think this is probably better. We'll go about like this with it. If you can kindly, yeah. There we go. Okay, so this group here, we're gonna make you group 2. We're gonna make you group 3. We're going to make you group 4. And then all of you are group 1. So if I want to pull everybody away, I can do that. Okay, good. And then every group should have at least 1 smoke. Yep, good. Okay, so 2, we're going to have you come on over here so that you're not going to interfere with, with that. We'll have 3 come to the middle and 4 stays right where they are. And, we can't really avoid all the towers. Like we can't do them one at a time. So we're going to have to focus them down. So I think what we'll do is we'll put 2 to go forward first. Let's get in there. And then 3 is going to come in on this side. 2 is going to focus that down with a smoke. 3, let's have you come on over here. Also smoke this side right there. And then 4 is going to come in on this side as well. Take down this one and smoke that tower. Yep, there we go. All right, everybody's good. I didn't really need to be that strategic. These towers actually didn't hit me nearly as hard as I thought they would. Although, that little ship was getting pretty close, but I think everything worked out okay there. All right, great. Nobody died. Let's retreat back to our repair dock. We're going to retreat back to this point here. Everybody come back. Oops, nope. Everybody come back to here. And then we'll get you guys repaired and get set up for the final fight, which involves one man of war, 2 galleon, and a frigate. So like these are really big ships, and it would be really nice to have another ship and another captain. I don't want to put Charles Vane. Honestly, it would actually be pretty insulting to put Charles Vane on a cog. That would be very insulting. I'm pretty sure he would be mad. He'd probably slit my throat on that one. All right, I've been playing a while. I've sank a bunch of ships, and we're up to 200 curios now. And so I've got my navy. I did lose, and I did this on camera too. I just didn't notice it. So probably last naval battle or so with that man of war. I did lose one of my caches. Because I'm noticing that if I hit 1 and select my entire navy, I got 1 less ship and I got 1 less smoke. So I'm not going to be able to chain 3 smokes together now, but that's all right. I think it'll be fine. We may lose more ships than originally anticipated because of that, but it's all right. So I need to go in. I'm going to get all of my existing ships that are wounded. I'm going to bring them in, damaged, wounded, whatever. I'm going to bring them into port so we can get them repaired. And then I've got the Burning Rose coming over here to meet with these guys so that we can get that
This pirate captain
other pirate, that 200 curios that we have. So there we go. And now we have Alejandro de Pero. All right. So he's in a Carrack, which is a really good ship. It's basically the same as a frigate. And, oh, wait a minute. There's another one?
This pirate captain heard about the last trade and offers to join as well.
Oh, I can do another 200. I mean, yes, but I also need, another 200. That's going to take a while. I'm not sure if I can really afford that. Can I see who the captain is? This is just a sloop. I don't want a sloop. 200 curios for a sloop is not worth it. So we're not going to do that second one because it's not worth it. But the Carrack was worth it, so we're going to do that. All right. So real quick on Skull Island, just so you can see where we're at here. We did get to the 1,000 pretty easily. And we're actually up to 824 artisans on Skull Island. That's the number of artisans, spare artisans that we have. So that's crazy. And then we're not making weapons yet. We're not making any black powder or anything like that, which is a little bit weird. So I'm going to go ahead and put a black powder workshop over here and see if whether or not we can actually do anything with that. Whether the resources for that are even in here. It looks like mortar is needed. I'm not entirely sure how to provide mortar. I haven't seen any indication of where mortar is made, but we'll go ahead and have these 2 shops, these 2 manufacturers. I was going to put it right on the beach, I guess. Yeah, why don't we slide this over and put this right over here on the beach instead, like that. And then we can also, just to make sure this place, it's over here. Yeah, make sure this place gets good protection. I guess I will also add a couple of towers. Man, I don't have a whole lot of resources for these towers, do I? We'll add a couple of towers right there just to kind of provide some kind of protection on that end, even though we got most of our towers over here. And then I can also upgrade some of these houses as well, because why not? Okay. All right, are we ready to go here? I feel like we're there, I think we're ready to rock and roll. Let's repair. Come on over here. We now have, so it should be 15 ships again. Indeed it is. Make sure everybody's on 1. The second, that extra ship that we just got, I'm not sure where that is. I need to add it to a group. So let's put 2 over here, put 3 over here, 4, put you over here. And then whatever ship isn't moving, looks like this one here. Yep, there's the Carrack. We're going to have you join, I think, group number 2 or 3. Let's see. You guys don't have a smoke. All right, so you guys are the ones that lost a ship. So we're going to put you on 2 over here. All right. So you're on group 2 now. Okay. So here's how I want to do this, because this is also like right over here near our towers. What I was thinking I might be able to do is pull these ships over near our towers. That's a long pull, but I think I might be able to do it with the frigates because of that ability for their sails to you know, you get increased speed. So we could create good separation there, I think. So we're going to bring everybody over towards these towers right here. And then I'm going to line up my ships probably right here. And we'll get our... Actually, it wouldn't even need to be there. We would want to line our ships up like right along the coastline. Is pretty much where we'd want to be. You know, like around here. And then we'll take our fastest ship, one of the frigates, bring it over here. We'll just enough to where they start to react, pull it, because they've got, you know, a lot of firepower right here. And we definitely don't want to be in range of the towers at the same time. These are level 3 towers, so we definitely don't want to do that. So what I'm hoping is we get... The man of war is slow, so we'll be able to deal with the other 3, probably 3 of these ships. We'll be able to deal with them before the man of war gets to us. And then from there, hopefully we engage that in range of the towers and we don't lose any ships. That's the current plan. And you can see our money. It's meaningless. It's actually... It ran out of spaces, and it has to go to the next line down now. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. Building upkeep totals 36,000 doubloons. It's wild. All right, so Verdant Haven. Let's get this party started. I'm thinking... Oh, also, to increase range here, I did put an arsenal. Somebody said, you know, you should use the arsenal or something. I do have an arsenal. It's right here. So these towers are absolutely getting increased range in this area. So no big deal here. I can also add another one over here if I wanted to give these guys increased range as well. I could do something like that. You know, that'll do it as well. And then I could put like extra towers on this side just to give it even more firepower, because why not, right? All right. So I'm thinking we take a frigate. So let's let Calico Jack do it. That's fine. Jack is fearless. Jack's going to do this. In the meantime, everybody else is going to kind of line up. All right, I want you guys to kind of be in somewhat of a line here. And I need smoke near the middle. So let's bring the smoke right in here. Yep. Right in here like this. We're just going to get you guys nice and close. Really, you need to be really close to the beach, because otherwise the towers won't reach. Arsenal will help, but these the man of war and stuff, they can park themselves really far away. So I want them to have to come into the range of these towers. They have to come in here in order to get me, is the idea. At least they have to come within range of the tower. All right, so this seems acceptable to me as far as how everybody's organized. Really close to the border, ready to go for these towers. All right, you ready to go, Jack? We're actually going to put you as temporarily, we're going to put you as group. I just made you group 1. I don't really want to make you group 1. I want to make everybody group 1. I want everybody to be, every ship to be in group 1. 15 ships group 1. So you are now group 5. There you go. Calico Jack alone. He's number 5. All right, here we go. You can see Los Guerreros is about to make an attack on one of my islands. That usually means they spawn ships out of nowhere. But hopefully they don't spawn it here, because that would kind of ruin my plans. All right, here we go. I want to get close enough to where I start drawing their attention. Just maybe take a quick little pot shot here. There we go. I want to draw this ship over here. So let's go. And just these 2. That's nice. All right. Well, you're not going to take the shot. You're supposed to take the shot. There you go. Take the shot and then keep going. There you go. And take the shot again. Excellent. Keep going. I mean, if the man of war is not going to follow, then I don't really need to pull you all the way back this far. Hey, he looks like he's just not going to come back here. That's interesting. I mean, yeah, again, if they're not going to... All right, here we go. We're going to have to pull... Yeah, we're going to get the rest of our Navy involved in this. There we go. Now everybody else will just destroy these ships. No specials even required there. I figured the Man of War would come too. That was the entire point. So I guess he's not coming. So that changes the scales of this fight considerably. Because that's 2 big ships gone. So I actually really don't even need to pull these guys back here anymore. Yeah, I don't care anymore. So real quick though, let's get these 2 repaired. There's no reason to put Calico Jack and this other ship into danger here without being at full health. So we're just gonna have these guys chill in the water here and shoot anything that passes by. But these 2 ships really quick, we're gonna get them repaired. And then yep, get over there where you need to be. And we'll get them repaired, bring them back into the Navy with the rest of the Navy. And then, yeah, then we just proceed forward. Again, a little bit here. We still got 3 ships to pull, but having those 2 out of the equation definitely tips the scales. I feel much better about this now. I don't want to lose any ships. I know I'm going to win, but I don't want to lose any ships while I win. So that's the idea. I want to keep my captains that have all this level up stuff. You know, all the level ups they've had. I want to keep those things. So we're just going to line up kind of over here at the opening here. We're just going to stretch everybody out and line up. Yep. So let's just have you guys stay here. You guys stay here. Yeah, you stay here. There we go. So we're just basically blockading the opening here. I like this. This will work for me. Now, my smoke needs to be near the middle. So let's get you over here near the middle. That'll work for me. All right. 2 other ships are coming in. And we're going to have you guys park right here. All right. And then same thing. We'll get Jack in there. They'll pick a fight with the Man of War. Bring that in. That's got to pull the rest of the ships. And then as the rest of the ships show up, we'll just, well, we'll express ourselves with many explosions. Is that the only smoke I have? Did I lose another smoke? Oh, I lost another cache. Damn. Man, these things are like, they die really quick, don't they? Why did I lose another cache? Shit. That sucks. All right, well, I mean, I guess we'll have very little smoke. We'll save the smoke for the Man of War then. So let's go ahead and pull you. Man of War is on its way. I really wish you guys would just stay put. Can you just stay put, please? Stay where you are. Do not move. That's the entire point, is that you don't move. Is that they come to you. That was the entire point. I hate that. I hate that they automatically... There needs to be some kind of mode, you know, like a hold your ground kind of thing, right? Like as a strategy game, the ability to tell your units exactly what you want them to do is so vital to a strategy game. And the fact that they move on their own with no input from me at all, in fact, against my input, is a bit of a problem. I don't like it. All right, well, we'll just have to jump on in here. I think we're far enough away now. We definitely want to smoke this right there. That's good. All right, everyone focus on those 2 ships. There we go. As much as we can. That's excellent. Hopefully we don't lose anybody here. Awesome. I don't think we lost any ships. Nope, we did. We did. We lost another ship, and it is not the cache. We didn't lose the cache. We didn't lose a frigate. I don't know what we lost, but we have 13 ships now, so that we must have lost something. But we didn't lose our smoke. Okay, again, no reason to go into 3 level 3 towers. They all hit as hard as a brigantine does, so there's no reason to go directly into those towers right now without being repaired. So we'll just come on back and get ourselves repaired. Now, if we really do only have 13 ships, that would mean that we can go ahead and recruit another captain, I would think. It says we have 14 captains. I see. So, oh, you know what? We probably lost a sloop. Because the sloop has... Yeah, we had 1 sloop in there, and it has so little health. So I'm betting that's probably what it is. One of the sloops all have this same scattershot skill. So I'm willing to bet you know, brigantine, frigate. Yeah, I'm thinking we lost the sloop, which is no big deal. you know, like it's a captain I didn't pay for. So as long as it's a captain I didn't pay for. Sit you guys out up here. Anyone who is damaged needs to come over near the docks. Okay. All right, we got ourselves a proper blockade here in this little area, and we are ready to just basically move into this StarCraft. We're ready to basically just, control click into this and just, you know, take them all down. We're gonna have to deal with a lot of damage, but if we focus one tower down at a time, you know, we can actually use these to maybe get a couple of extra little hits here, but for the most part, just focus down one tower at a time, remove DPS as fast as possible, and I'm gonna have to get closer to smoke that tower if I want to do it, which I kind of do. There we go. Smoke the tower, and we're good to go. So everything is ours now as we just wrap up, clean up all the rest of these buildings, and that takes care of that island as we claim it. Verdant Haven, calm, picturesque island in the northwest of the archipelago, has modest shorelines on its west, east, and south coast with large swaths of fertile land stretching between. Okay, there we go. We have dried hemp, and there's another Captain's Inn wreckage over here.
Matilda's dealt with, but that's not the end of it. We found correspondence in her apartments from the British West Indies Company that confirmed their involvement in the murder of your father.
Yep.
This isn't over yet. There's one more stronghold to remove. Newport Island.
Yep, we do have to go after the British. And that's where the chicken farm and stuff comes in. Okay. Okay, so we have this sloop to purchase with Curios over here in the market. Feather handlers. Oh my gosh. Pillow factories. Wow, what a bunch of needy people. Obviously, we want to go ahead and grab the dock, which does not go here. Oh, where does it go? Oh, what? Way over here? That's lame. All right, we'll put it over here. Lame. We'll put it over there. Yep. And but we now control pretty much all the water, right? So, I mean, apparently her ships are still here, even though she should be completely down. But maybe once they leave the map, they won't come back. I don't know. Independent pirate factions and stuff are still going to stick around for a little bit. We do need some pirates on the map in order for us to gather these curios to satisfy this requirement here with a sloop. So we're going to have to go ahead and do that. But now we have this island, and we can put in another captain's quarters. I'm really hoping they give me more than just one additional captain here. And it's 2. Okay, so I'm able to have up to 16 now. Very nice. There's also a copper deposit right there we can work. Yep, we got mineral deposits for the dyes and stuff, the pigments. We got zinc right there, so we can have additional brass and stuff being made if needed. And all sorts of stuff here. But for the most part, I think we're in good shape to take down the British, since we've been taking down Man of War anyway. The problem, though, is that the British, their Man of War ships, their first-rate ships, are still these, 3,000 firepower ships. And I don't know when exactly those ships leave, if they ever leave. Right? Like, I mean, it's going to take my entire navy to take this one ship down. My whole navy would half my ships will die before this ship dies, and they have like 8 of them. So this is that's a major undertaking. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but none of their Man of Wars are destroyable. They have 1,000 DPS. This one is more, this one's more like realistic. Yeah, these 2 here are realistic, but this one, that one, gross. So I'm not really sure. The only thing I can think of is if we can somehow piss them off and have their ships come after us, and then I can call the French, have them come and help me. That'd be very reminiscent of the late 1700s, wouldn't it? Call the French and have them come over to where we are and help defend us against the British. But, and we'll have to trust the French. So I don't know about that one. Anyway, we're going to leave it here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. We have Verdant Haven now, or Verdant Haven. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.